Now here's Murray, hounded by Morant. Outside Hardaway, just 5 on the clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by Ja Morant.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Jokic passes to Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Now here's Wells. Yet to see a basket. This one for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Murray, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic. Over Edey. Jokic, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Wells, the pass to Morant. Edey with a screen on Murray. Morant against Murray. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Now here's Wells. No points so far. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. Hardaway grabs the board.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Outside Murray. 4-3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Morant into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Morant surveying the floor. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Denver leading by 7. Murray with it. 5 points in the game. Johnson finds Hardaway. Here's Watson. Memphis with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Jokic. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Wells. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Morant. It's good. And now just a 3-point Denver lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A nice shot by Watson.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Jackson. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Wells, the pass to Jackson, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Jokic. Last game out, he had 44. Outside Watson. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. Grizzlies trail by 4. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Now here's Jokic. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. And again, it's Denver missing. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Morant. Outside Wells. From deep. Here's Edey. And he hits it to tie the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
For Denver, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Jokic. Murray passes to Johnson. Jokic in the post. Edey defends. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 6.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Line change here for Memphis. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Denver, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Memphis, currently a ways below.
You know, for Memphis, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Here's Bufkin. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Jokic with it. Konchar covers. Jokic gets the bucket.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside. Here's Aldama. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Watson. Well, the Nuggets shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. And here's Jokic. Outside Johnson. Murray looking around. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Here's Bufkin, defended by Murray. Here's Bufkin. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Something else I like, their post play. Getting that ball inside, I love that.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 4. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. We've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jock Landale is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Vince Williams. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Pass to Williams. Up top, Landale. And here's Caldwell-Pope, defended by Murray. And he makes it.
Caldwell-Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Denver has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Jokic. Landale defending. Jokic in the post. Landale's there. And it's Jokic missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. PA?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He gives your team a veteran presence, Clark.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP.
Williams misses. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Denver moving it around. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Williams looking around. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. KCP.
Now here's Jokic. Give him 8 points now. From deep, Johnson. Aldama grabs the board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The Grizzlies, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Jones. Back to Murray. Oh, stolen by Morant. Down low. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Drops in the 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Jones. Outside Watson. Back to Jones. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Memphis making a switch here. Edey's checked in. Six to shoot. Moran against Murray. Here's Watson from outside, off the mark. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Wells, that's good.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Outside Jones. Valanciunas against Edey. Outside Watson. The three is up. Drains the triple. Watson's got his second basket on the night.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Morant. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Valanciunas down low. Edey defends. Puts the move on. And Valanciunas puts it in. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Back to Aldama. Outside Wells. To the paint. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Moran. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries a 10-footer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Cam Johnson comes in for Hardaway. Now here's Wells. The D's right on him. Here's Moran. Another shot, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw no good. on the second one. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Good pass by Murray there. He's always looking to get others involved in the action.
Now here's Wells. 5 points in the game. Counted from distance. He's got 13.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Outside Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Outside Wells. Now here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. From 7 feet away. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Outside Morant. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Johnson. Murray against Jackson. Murray with it. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Johnson. The rebound by Jackson.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Murray. Outside Johnson. Denver moving it around. Valanciunas against Edey. Valanciunas passes to Murray. For 3. Murray buries it from deep.
You've got complete trust in Murray in these late clock moments. He knows how to handle his business.
Jackson outside. The 11-footer. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 3. Here's Murray. Give him 8. Pass to Valanciunas. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Missed inside. Now Wells. Now Edey. Defended by Murray. Launches it. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
3 trifectas here in the second quarter. He is absolutely feeling it. He's got 4 total for the game.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Holmes. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. Strawther's checked in for Jones. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Outside Morant. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Outside Wells. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Now Brown. Still without a bucket. For three, Hardaway. The shot no good. From deep three-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver up by 4, and we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Looking at the Nuggets, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Got to give it up for their second unit, leaping off that bench, going out there playing like starters.
Roster depth, a key factor for them here. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Hayden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Murray, then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outside Watson. Jokic passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Johnson. And that's 12 points for Nikola Jokic.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jackson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far, and the 7-footer falls.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back over to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. And so it's Memphis with it. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Outside Morant. Over Murray. And it's Morant missing.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Denver leading by 4. And here's Jokic. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Murray. Denver moving it around. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Morant. Murray makes it look easy at the rim.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To the left side wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the official...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Pass to Jokic. That shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Edey.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Outside Watson, pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. Edey's there. And it's Jokic missing. Grizzlies trail by 4. And there's the drive. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Buries it from 3.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Murray. Just 4 to shoot from behind the arc. Jackson can't get it to go.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Edey against Murray. Murray cuts in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray showing you another way he can beat you. Exquisite touch there.
Now here's Morant. Out to the wing. Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. The Nuggets 3rd.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Murray with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've done some damage down there in the post, and they're converting everything on the block.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Hit his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Morant against Murray. Pass to Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Now Jokic. Outside Watson. Now here's Hardaway. He's covered by Wells. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 18 points for Nikola Jokic.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. No good. The Nuggets lead by 12. Pass to Jokic. Outside Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Pass to Watson. Outside Hardaway. Murray passes to Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J. Hardaway's got 12 points in the game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Back to Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And Morant remains one of the most explosive guards in the league. A fearless competitor who doesn't back down from anyone and has unlimited confidence.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Jokic passes to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight. Murray against Morant. Watson with a rebound. Watson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. He drops it from range. Hardaway's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Morant, no good. Denver leading by 16. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. And it's in there. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now here's Edey. He's got 13. From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Johnson finds Jokic. For three, Hardaway. And again, Denver with a three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Edey up top. Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. Takes the three. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Now here's Murray. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Outside Watson. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Jackson.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game. Jokic in the post. Defended by Jackson. Jokic's shot is good.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
29 seconds left in the third. Good on the shot. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Jokic. Murray against Morant. Left side Watson. Outside Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. He's got 12.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. John Conchar is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Landale in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Morant. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Murray. Denver leading by 23. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Denver moving it around. Outside Watson. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3 points.
Jokic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Murray. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Outside Hardaway. Here's Jokic, and he comes up with a bucket. Jokic has got 24.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Floats one, chalk up two there.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Edie's checked in for Landale. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Watson. Jones comes in for Johnson. Strawther's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Murray. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Najee. Jokic in the post. Edie's there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Zach Edey. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And Jokic drops them both.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Pass to Edey. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Aldama, no good. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Najee. And here's Jokic. Edey defends. 6 on the shot clock. On target from range. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Conchar. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Jokic. Here's Najee. Down low. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Edey up top. Got a piece of it. For Memphis, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside, Caldwell Pope from deep three-point land. Strawther grabs a miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Jokic. Over Morant. Again, Denver scores.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Morant, the pass to Conchar. And another miss by Memphis.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Brown. And another 3 for Denver.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Edey with the ball, covered by Jokic. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Outside Jones. Pass to Jokic. Outside Brown. Back to Jokic. Here's Najee. Jones from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conchar with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul so far. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Here's Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Morant finds Jackson. Brown with the steal. To the middle. Deflects the pass. To the inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Now here's Holmes. Outside, Brown. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Brown with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Up top, Holmes. And here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Strother. And again, it's Denver missing. And the Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Now here's Edey. Back to Wells. 3-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this 4th quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Strother. Here's Valanciunas. Edey defends. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Morant. Outside Wells. Let's go with a three. And no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pass to Holmes. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. To stop the drought. Nice D from Brown. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Outside Jones. Brown passes to Valanciunas. Now Holmes. Pass to Jones. Now here's Brown. Pounded by Morant. Brown, no good. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Up top, Holmes. Here's Brown. There's the three. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Valanciunas. Out to the right wing. Holmes passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Morant. Again, Brown missing. Well, Memphis shooting pretty well at 45%.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Jokic.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go. 13 feet out. Jackson can't get it to go.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Edey with a steal. Outside Wells. Left side Morant. Here's Edey. Nice key from Valanciunas. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. Well, Nikola, how did your teammates get you going tonight?
They passed me the ball. I was aggressive, and I didn't want to lose again. I just wanted to do it, whatever I can do to win the game.
I guess it helps when they pass you the ball. Thanks again.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.